Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today we're talking about Trisha Paytas because once again she has disrespected a entire community of people, and I truly can't believe that she is still doing this. Someone made a comment on her video talking about how she must love getting canceled because she's disrespected so many people, especially last year, that you would think she would want people to like her. But I mean, she literally said that she was quitting YouTube like a week ago, and all of a sudden here she is trying to troll people saying that she has a disorder, self-diagnosed, okay? And listen, you guys, I take mental health very seriously. I take these types of situations very seriously. But when you are admitting that you are self-diagnosing yourself and also saying that you don't know how to describe the condition that you are self-diagnosing yourself with, there is a big problem with that, especially when you take the time to research and look into the people that have dissociative identity disorder deal with. When you are that disrespectful to just completely gloss over everything and make stuff up for fun because you feel like you want to be a different person sometimes, it's like she must really just love getting canceled. Okay. So I'm going to put my feelings aside for a second and I'm going to just explain to you guys the entire situation. So Trisha posted a video and the video was titled "Meet My Alter's Dissociative Identity Disorder." And in this video, she says within like the first minute that she has self-diagnosed herself with dissociative identity disorder. So let's just all get that clear. She self-diagnosed. She says that she has not been diagnosed by a health professional. So no doctors have ever told her that she has this. Some of the examples that she gave for her self-diagnosing herself with this is that when she went abroad, when she went to London, I believe that's where she said she went, she developed an accent. She wanted to talk in an accent. And so all of a sudden she says that was one of her alters. Now, I just need you guys to take that in for a second. That does not mean you have dissociative identity disorder. And if you guys don't know what it is, I will explain it to you guys in just a few seconds because I really had to educate myself on this in order to talk about it because I just could not let Trisha get away with disrespecting people that have this.
There's a girl, dissociated or something, I think her name, she's British, and I watched it and I was like, oh, like she seems crazy, but I know that's like what I...
Plain and simple, she is just making fun of anybody that has this by playing around and thinking that she can just play dress up with accent and give herself a diagnosis. That's just not going to happen. No. She also said that when she's around different people, she acts different. And I'm like, okay, I think that's pretty normal. I think a lot of people, when you're around your friends, you're going to be all nonchalant and cool and act your most self, and you are going to act very different in a professional environment. You're also going to act different around people that you do not know at all. And you're going to act different when you're with your significant other, somebody that you are dating, someone you are going on a first date with. You're going to act different when you're alone. That's just plain and simple. That is normal. Okay? So I did a lot of research on dissociative identity disorder because I did not want to come in here and say Trisha is faking this without having done my research. It felt very wrong. So I watched a lot of people that do have this disorder talk about what it is like, their experiences, and how they developed it. So I watched this one video in particular. I did watch multiple videos. I did do a lot of reading, you guys. The one that I found most helpful in terms of just really relaying an entire experience and what it is like is this video by MedCircle. It is titled "What It's Like to Live with Dissociative Identity Disorder." And this woman right here, you guys, she has 11 alters. The way that she described it is that when she was a little girl, some very traumatic things happened to her in her childhood. And she says between the ages of newborn to 7 years old, if you experience some type of trauma, your body just sort of takes over and goes into autopilot. In a case where you develop dissociative identity disorder, she described it as your altars are there to protect your body. And whenever she would experience a trigger of hers or any type of scary situation, she said she was in a lot of abusive relationships, one of her altars would just take over her body. And she basically said that she would have amnesia, and she kept having amnesia. She kept waking up and forgetting how she got where she was. It was because one of her personalities had taken over her body for her. And let me tell you, that is not what Trisha was experiencing. That is not what Trisha was describing at all, you guys. At all. It is so crazy what the body will do to protect you. The mind is it's so beautiful, and it's so insane that this is, not being studied enough, in my opinion. I just truly feel like the mind has the ability to protect you and make sure that you are not experiencing these traumas ever again. That ability just amazes me, and a lot of people in the comments as well felt this way. Somebody commented on the video that I watched talking about this, said the fact that the brain creates this personalities to defend itself, it's awesome, and it shows how powerful our mind can be. Also, I have to say, the guy that did the interview for this was absolutely incredible, and I truly recommend everybody, including Trisha, go and watch this, because Trisha made a absolute fool out of herself talking about her quote-unquote altars. Like, you do not just go to London and develop an altar because you like the accents. Like, that's not how it works. So a lot of people have been commenting on Trisha's video saying, I don't think she realizes how toxic this is for people who have DID. Everything she said is literally just part of being human. She just took emotions and gave them names, making herself believe their personalities. And it obviously doesn't help that Trisha has a track record of, trying to say that she is something that she's not. Like, she said she was a boy. She said she was a chicken nugget. Like, are you serious? How are we supposed to believe her? This is absolutely insane, you guys. Now, aside from comments coming at Trisha saying that she's been disrespecting people with DID, YouTuber Anthony Padilla, or if you guys know him from Smosh, Anthony, and another YouTuber on the channel Disassociate DID, Trisha was describing her in the video and did call her crazy.
I watched it and I was like, oh, like, she seems crazy, but I know that's like what
This girl did a reaction video to Trisha's video and literally put the reaction that she had when Trisha called her crazy in there. Anthony came out and said that this was all the way wrong. He basically was saying that Trisha mocked the DID community, which is very true. That is what she is doing. She is claiming that she is self-diagnosing herself with something that she doesn't even know what it is. She is completely getting the definition of DID wrong. She is completely getting the terms wrong, and it is so disrespectful. It's one thing if she was describing it to a T and we were like, okay, it sounds like she knows that she has something, but given that she is admitting she has self-diagnosed herself, and then also given her past about lying and pretending to be a chicken nugget, there's just no way. There's no way, and I'm sorry, Trisha, but no one is going to believe you. We all see right through this. We know you're just trolling. But Trisha took this a step further, and she basically replied to Anthony in a video that she made that was absolutely so disrespectful, including multiple Instagram stories where she was going off on Anthony. She was cursing at him, saying, how dare she say that she mocked them? She didn't mock anyone. Trisha, you literally said that you went to London and developed an accent, and that was one of your altars. That is not what an altar is, and you cannot self-diagnose yourself with something. That's not how it works. And you also called a girl that has DID crazy. And I'm just going to say it flat out there, but a lot of people that have mental health issues, it takes a very long time and a really good doctor to actually give them a diagnosis. It takes a very long time for people to feel like they are being believed. Unfortunately, people do stereotype this disorder as people just being crazy and imagining things. And for you to come out and say that you have this disorder, but you're also calling someone that has this disorder crazy, that is just absolutely so disrespectful, so confusing, because if you really truly had this, you would understand the struggle of not having people believe you and being crazy or associating it with the word crazy. You would know how much that hurts and how much impact that has. So I am truly over Trisha trying to come up with new ways to troll. I don't understand how she can get high off of this, but somehow she can, and I'm truly disgusted. And I know a lot of people have been saying they don't know how Shane and Jeffree can stay friends with her after she keeps doing this. They're basically condoning it by staying friends with her and constantly making jokes about how they're all canceled, they've all been canceled and all this stuff. So what do you guys think about that and the fact that, she still has these friends around her, the people are still hyping her up? And I mean, let me know what you guys think about this. This is crazy, and I'm once again just super disappointed. So let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.